afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Activated Journeys. Today we have a special guest. We have Alexander Productions. It is a photography and production company, and we have the CEO, Richie.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Yes, it's the CEO himself.
CEO himself.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm doing really good. I'm really excited to be here. And, you know, we get an interview, and it's like, ooh, we're doing good things. I feel really official right now. So.
Yes, I appreciate you coming on the show. So, how did you get into the business? How did you get started?
So basically, I'll start here. I started in high school, really. I took a video class. I did broadcasting journalism, video journalism, all of that. And so I knew I wanted to make a business out of that. And so basically from high school, I took a year off. It turned into 2. Then we met at Specs.
Yeah.
And then I left Specs Howard. We graduated like September 2019 or something like that, somewhere around there. And then that following December, I just got my garage and just started shooting. I started getting out on the streets with my friends, and I'm like, let's just take some pictures. And it was just on from there.
It just went from there.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. And I remember too, I went on Facebook with the first pictures I did. It was so cold outside, but me and my friend Jackie, when we worked together, we just went outside. It was freezing cold, and we took these pictures, and they just turned out really good.
Wow.
And so I posted them on Facebook. And this was in January, and I had the goal to book up that whole month. I was like, I want to book the whole month and just work every day like this is my full-time job.
Wow.
And so I did that, and it just started from there. Everybody was like, wow, okay.
Very ambitious.
Yeah, I
love it.
I had to do what I had to do.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, so how long have you been in business? How long has it been since you started?
And like I said, it officially started December 2019, so I don't know, like 7-8 months, not even a year.
December's around the corner, so we might be celebrating a 1-year anniversary.
It's coming up very soon, and so I'm trying to like just reach all my milestones, as many milestones as possible before that year gets here. So
any special plans for the anniversary?
Honestly, no. Like time is on fast forward right now. Time is on fast forward, and like I need them to take it off fast forward because I can't even think. Like so much is happening, you know, with the state of the world. I just whatever happens kind of thing. I'm just going with the flow. So.
Okay, I love it. And I love your drive such at a young age. Because you're what, 20, 21?
I just turned 22 actually.
22?
In June.
Okay. Yes, not a lot of young people come straight out of high school and say like, hey, this is what I want to do.
Exactly.
I'm going to go straight head on in and then, you know, freelance and actually create their own business at that age. So that's really phenomenal and great. So what type of photography do you do? There's different types. Some people do outside, some people do studio. What type of?
Honestly, everything. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm
dibble and dabble.
Exactly. Pretty much when it comes to like my clientele, whatever they come to me with, I'm like, oh, if that's what you want to do. Like I just did a maternity shoot. It was my first time doing it. It turned out really good. But I'm mostly interested in like fashion. I know ultimately that's where I want to take my photography. It's like into the fashion world. I really just like shooting with girls and shooting models because it's something that always came natural to me, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you like the ladies.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know. So yeah, I basically just like shooting whatever come to me, but mostly fashion for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard you got your own studio. So like I would like to get a tour. Am I able to get a tour today?
Yes.
See what you're working with.
Yes, all of that.
Okay, guys. So what we're going to do, we are going to go on a tour to the Alexander Productions, and he's going to show us around with all of his equipment and his studio that he works in. So come on, guys, let's go.
It's Jay, and this is my studio. This is Alexander's production, and I just wanted to show you guys around real quick. Let's get into it. Okay, so it's actually a garage. Most people don't know that. So I threw up, if you could show up, I threw up this little curtain to just kind of like separate, or my mom did that for me actually. Because I kept getting complaints about sitting out the trash cans. So it's like, stop doing that. And my mom got really mad about it. So whenever I have my shoots, I don't know why I'm holding that. But whenever I have my shoots, I like to set up all my like equipment right here, everything I'm using. Yeah.
So what do we have here?
So
show us some of the stuff you use.
My little toys, my prized possessions. This is my MacBook. Without this, I would not be able to run business. Seriously, I edit off of here. This is my life. I actually just recently purchased this stabilizer. I'm very excited to use it. Very, very excited to use it because I want to get more into videos. So this is going to make sure all my shots are very, very still and nice with cinematic and all of that.
Okay.
Yep.
Turn it on and show us how it works.
I have to put my camera on here for it to
Okay.
balance out right. So I'll have to show you in a separate video.
Okay.
And then here is my other prized possession, and without this, I wouldn't be able to capture all y'all beautiful faces. So this is my Canon T6i. I actually bought this camera because I used to be really, really intimidated by it in high school. In my video class we used to take, we had the choice to use those DSLRs or we could use like, you know, the little handheld basic camcorders.
Right.
And so I will always use little basic camcorders. And I was like, once I graduated, of course, this was me talking to myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that camera because I was just really intimidated by it and just learn it. And so that's what I'm
way
doing.
to roll.
Yeah,
I like that.
Jump into it, y'all. Stop being so scared. You know, I didn't
Yes.
know everything and so many functions and little, all of that. Just get out there and just do it. Don't be scared. So anyway, over here, we got all my beautiful lights. And oh, this one right here is my favorite. This is my favorite light. I don't want to blind y'all.
Why is this one your favorite?
This is my favorite light
about this
because, for one, I just feel like it was really well priced. It was only $100 on Amazon. And what I like most about this light is that it's portable, it's LED. So I can just stick it on a tripod and there we go. Versus like these studio lights over here, they have to be plugged in. And they nice and cute and cool and but it don't got anything on my LED light. And the best thing about this light is that like, I can change out all of the functions. Like it has a strobe effect. You know, it can do a color wheel effect kind of thing. It's got different colors.
Colors on the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I play with this light a lot for my pictures. And I can't wait to see what to do with the videos. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then, let's talk about this table because I feel like a lot of people don't know. Everything all basic right now, but I promise it's gonna get better. This table I just like to keep open and clear for like when my models come through or my clients come through. If they got like outfit changes and they got their belongings, they can keep right there because that's important. And over here is where all the magic happens. Yeah. So this is my backdrop. This is my Savage Seamless. I've been wanting one of these for a while because I used to honestly just shoot on these walls when I wanted like a white backdrop or a white background kind of thing.
Okay.
But then you would get to the floor, you know what I'm saying? And I want it to look more professional. And so you would get to the floor and just like see cement and it would just mess everything up for me. It would just mess up the whole
100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I got this backdrop and I'm looking to invest into some more because I really, really enjoy them and they just make my pictures look
100% better.
Oh my gosh, so clean, I love it. So yeah, that's basically my garage / studio and it's gonna be some big things happening in here, just wait. They'll be like, whoop, that's you? That's the same girl? Yes, that's me. And this was my garage / studio. This is Alexander's production. This is where all the magic happens. And if you are looking to book, the best way to find me and contact me, honestly, I try to be available everywhere. So I'm like on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, but the best way is Instagram or if you have my number. But like I said, I check all my socials and I'll be sure to get back to you. So if you're looking to book, just reach out.
So we are back from the tour and we will continue the interview.
Yes, let's do it.
So, some tough questions here.
What you got for me?
Well, not the tough question yet,
okay.
But this question is an easy one. What do you like most about the work that you do?
Oh, see, you say that's easy, but I really, really love what I do, so it's a lot of different things to choose from. But I think ultimately, if I had to choose one thing, it's just being able to like really freely express myself and freely live my life. Like I have my freedom and my time, and that's just like, I wake up every day like I really get to do what I want to do. You know, and if I don't want to do the photo shoot, if I don't want to do the video I have planned, I can reschedule. Like, all my clientele is really cool. So I think that's my favorite thing. It's like, I feel like I can finally breathe for once in life. I don't got like all this pressure, like behind school or a job, whatever. It's just me. It's just me, and I can hold myself accountable for whatever I want to do, whatever I'm slacking on, kind of thing. Okay. So I think that's my favorite thing.
So basically, the freedom that you have of being an entrepreneur and setting your own schedule and doing things how you want to do them, creating your own rules.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's so free.
That's dope.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a freeing feeling.
Yes, I can imagine. So what are the biggest challenges of actually running a production company?
Okay, well, I'm just starting out, and you know, I've known that I wanted to do this for a long time. Like I said, I've done the video classes, so I thought I had a pretty good idea how things would go. Okay. And I was right for the most part. Things was running smooth up until like I really had that first month of January with all the people, all the different people I had booked. And then the reschedule started coming and all of that. So I would have to say, like, pretty much just keeping up with everybody else. You know, all the people that I want to shoot and all the models that I want to work with, kind of thing. Like, I need a secretary, basically. So being able to keep up with that and just, you know, stay professional and make sure everybody gets replied to or answered. Nobody feels like I ignored them, kind of thing. So basically that kind of thing. That's been the hardest part. But as time goes on, I realize I can take my time with my business, and I'm gonna figure all of that out. So that's what I've been working on mostly. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. I'm glad you're, you know, you're really being very like mature about it, and you're
trying to really
just, you know, taking it all in and just taking it like a champ. You know, I mean, I can't tell that you're stressed out about anything, or you know, I mean, you're handling it so well.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta just do it. That's how I feel about life. I will say though, when the whole quarantine COVID thing happened and my business slowed down, that was rough. That was really rough. I feel like, I don't know if everybody paid attention to that, but like the life of a creative, when something like that happens, it's just like our whole world is shut down. So that was really tough for me. A lot of people don't see that because I do try to carry myself very well, like within the public eye. But anybody who is friends and like really close to me, I'm sorry, because that was a scary time. It was a really scary time. So
it was a little tough for everybody. I can imagine. You know, I was put out of work, so because I'm kind of like in the same field, so I'm just like I can't get out and do the things that I want to do and stuff I had set up. So I definitely can understand that, and we're all coming through it and getting through it. And things are finally starting to open up now, so everybody is able to get back to work. So I definitely feel your pain on that one.
It was scary, but like you said, the world's opening back up and we bouncing back, and you just got to go with the flow. That's another thing I learned.
And stay positive. Staying positive and having multiple streams of income is what really helped me out. So if I didn't have those multiple streams, it's just like I would have been hit.
Exactly. So I've been there too, where I didn't even have multiple streams. Like just first starting out the business kind of thing, it was just like just working, and that was it. And if I could give one tip, I know it's kind of like off, but if I could just give one tip, it would be like, if you're an entrepreneur, if you run your own business kind of thing, if you get to that point where you're just like scared, you don't know what you're gonna do, you're on your last dollars kind of thing, I've been there, and the best thing to do, I would relate it to like, the analogy would be like swimming. If you don't know how to swim, if you panic, you're gonna drown. That's the best way for me to put it. So just don't panic when you get there. Just stay positive, like you said, and just pray on it, and something's gonna work out. Something is bound to work out. You know, your current situation is not your final destination.
Yes, I love that advice. Great advice. So before we get out of here, how do people get in contact with you to book a session?
Oh, that's why I jumped to that part. Okay, anyway. So the best way to get in contact with me, I did have business cards, but I just ran out. So I was like handing out my phone number. So the phone number is the quickest way to access me. But I do also have my Instagram, which is alexanders.production, or my personal Instagram. I'm like everywhere on social media. So just reach out to me and I'll try to get back to you, kind of thing.
So are you on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter? What platforms are you on?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Returning to YouTube soon with some videos. So I'm everywhere. everywhere.
Okay, well, there you have it. Well, today that's all the time that we have here on Activated Journey. Stay tuned for next week to see who's our next guest for our show.
Yes.
All right, good night, everybody.